Welcome to Keeping It Real with your hosts, Merryl Koven and Veronica Brandon Miller. Hi, I'm Veronica.
And I'm Merryl.
And this is Keeping It Real
in Real Estate.
Welcome to another edition of Keeping It Real in Real Estate. And today I want to talk about, there are some challenges that's happening with the market right now. Because you have people who are on the market longer than we used to, but it's still the norm. Like, we've had so many things that weren't the norm, before I even opened the door, we have 2 contracts. Literally, doesn't the market go like this?
It's very cyclical.
Yes. So when we say, listen, if you really like this house, don't wait. Just don't wait. Because truly, we don't know, is the market going up or is it going down? We don't know right now. This is like unseen territory.
It's a tumultuous time. I think, between obviously the threat for the government shutdown, the interest rates, even though, everyone sort of got used to the 3 or 4%, I think. I mean, we still are historically low.
Right.
7% is definitely higher than we've seen, but it still is historically low. But it is definitely creating a little angst in the market, and it's just a little stagnant right now.
Yeah. And I have, when you have a unique home, and you gave me some great advice. When you have a unique home, you cannot price it like other things. And you gave me that thing, like, we are in a crazy time. So we can't do comps. I'm not talking about the one I'm selling right now,
okay.
but unique homes.
Yes.
Like one of my friends, it's a couple, they're selling a house. It's amazing. But if you go 2 streets to the right, and not so nice, but 2 streets to the left, $1 million homes. Mm-hmm. So how do you judge that? And, this is when it comes back. Trust us. We're doing the research. We're saying, if we're doing a comp and the people to the left and the right only have 2 bathrooms and you have 3, that gives additional price. Mm-hmm. You have a pool, the others 2 don't have a pool, it goes with the price, right?
Yes, and I think actually just because you brought up the house that you are selling right now, I think it's really important to let people know that they can also reach out to us if you want to know the difference between deferred maintenance and an upgrade. It's very, very important to price things properly in the market right now. And sometimes it's confusing, the difference between what we consider deferred maintenance and things that we do for that and things that we do for upgrades. Because a seller might do something that they think is an upgrade, but that's not going to be a dollar for dollar return. So please don't hesitate also to reach out if you want to know the difference between those 2, because there is a great difference.
There is, and even though it might be an upgrade on the floor, but that's to your taste. And just like to your taste, and I'm going to give an example, when I was married before, I had a gorgeous 3-carat marquise diamond. Mm-hmm. So got divorced, and I'm like, here, I'm going to trade it in. And they're like,
throw it in the ocean.
And they said, well, the marquise is not in style right now. So they were giving me less than even what it was appraised at. So it's the same when you're buying this gorgeous floor that you've had for 20 years and it was spectacular. But let's face it, now they want gray floors, white cabinets, a pool. So everything changes. So like Merryl said, it might be an upgrade on flooring, but it might be dated.
Still, correct.
Yes.
Correct.
And, that's a great thing. There was this beautiful house that I was selling, and inside, they painted it dark. I suggested painting it white. And the reason being is because when someone comes in, and I'll be the first, I remember we walked in, my husband and I, and this before I became a realtor. So I came in and I saw this beautiful home. We walked in the kitchen, I'm not kidding, in the kitchen, they did a mural painting for Dallas Cowboys in the kitchen. Like, that realtor should have said, cover that up. Yep. Cover that up. Of course, my husband, being a Cowboys fan, he's like, yeah, this is a sign. No, it's not. No, it's not. And there were other factors that, like, it's all a bullet hole. And so it's all good. Yeah. We didn't buy it. But you have to give the buyer an opportunity to look at your structure and picture their furniture.
Yes.
So, I think we've talked about it before, the staging. It's not putting things in. A lot of times it's taking things away.
Absolutely. You definitely do not want to show your personality really at all in the house. Somebody has to be able to come into the home and envision their personality in the home. And it's very hard to see past yours if they can't put theirs in that space.
That's exactly. Yeah. I love the way you said that. Yeah. And, again, we've been trained. In fact, I just had to do 14 extra hours for my CEUs, but it was great. I did this whole extra one to talk about animals in rental properties. So again, we're trained and we're always on top of what's happening latest in the market. So trust us.
Yes.
And have you ever had a situation where they're not listening? Oh yes, you did.
I did actually. Somebody, again with their flipping a home. Somebody bought a home and they were going to flip it, and I said, just have the floors white, have the walls white, just let somebody see themselves in the home. And he did not listen, and he put a bunch of different floorings and then different wallpaper in each room.
No, he didn't.
And there were strawberries in the kitchen, there were birdhouses in the bathroom. The back room, he lined one wall with book wallpaper, and it was just a little too busy. And then he was offended when the buyers came in and they stripped everything off. And I advised him to not do that, and he wasted a lot of money and a lot of time and did not listen. And everything that he spent probably about a month doing to stage that house and get ready all came down when the buyers moved in. Everything.
Yeah, and that's the emotional part. You have to release the emotion. You're selling a house. Selling the house. That means you're selling that part of your life away. Forget about it. Someone else is going to enjoy that and make it their own. Make it their castle.
Try to look at that. Try to look at it as a business transaction. It's very difficult to do that, but it's a business transaction, and try to address it that way.
And the moral of the story also is wallpaper is never right. Never. Never. And then trying to take that crap down is painful. So yes, if you're planning, this is your forever home and this is what you love and you're going to hand it down to your family, do whatever you want. But if at some time you think that, I want to go smaller, or I want to go bigger, or I want to be closer to the grandchildren, get rid of it, because that helps to sell your home.
Yes, right? Indeed. Yes, indeed.
Now it's title time with Cynthia Riddell from Riddell Law Group.
What is title insurance and why do I need it? First of all, owner's title insurance protects a homeowner's title and ownership to the property from prior defects in the chain of title. Some of the defects may remain unknown even after the most careful title search. Some of those defects that may arise could be outstanding mortgages or judgment liens that went unpaid by a seller, real estate taxes that the seller had not paid, or you may even have an unknown heir that pops out claiming ownership from some seller in the past. So these are the types of title defects that a title insurance policy is going to protect against. Title insurance is also a bit different from most insurance products in a couple ways. The first way is that it's a one-time payment of a premium, typically going to be paid at closing, as opposed to any kind of monthly or annual premium for other types of insurance products. And once you have the owner's title insurance policy, It lasts for as long as you own the property. The title insurance product also differs from typical insurance products that try to protect against some type of risk in the future, in that it tries to mitigate risk from past defects that appear in the chain of title. Therefore, again, for a one-time payment, it's very important to purchase owner's title insurance when you're purchasing the largest investment most people will make in their lives, being their home, and you want to protect it.
Now it's time for Safety Second with Cindy Winning with Premier Home Watch.
Hi, this is Cindy Winning with Premier Home Watch, and I'm here to give you your 60-second safety tip. There is a tool that we use, and I know you're going to go, what? That's a tool? But it is. It's a flashlight. The flashlight is an incredible tool during Home Watch. It allows us to check behind headboards, baseboard trim in darkened closets, looking for that hidden problem. That's our deal. We want to get in there, find it before it becomes severe damage. So yeah, as simple as a flashlight to go around looking at anything around an air vent in the ceiling. I'm not dead on it, but I can look and see it with that flashlight. So it's a great tool. Again, Premier Home Watch, your safety second.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this show, and thank you again for tuning in. Until next time.
Bye.